One chest, 8-pack trucker here on my desk bike, aka Dyke, and here to give you the top 5 fat loss struggles for truckers and how to fix them. All right, so listen up, fellow diesel burning warriors of the highway. I'm going to put out a lot of videos like this, short but sweet. But I'm not here to babysit any grown men. I'm here to slap some truth into that belly that's been hanging over your belt like a busted airbag. You want abs? You want energy? You want to stop looking like a melted ice cream cone in that Pilot or Love's lounge mirror? Then pay attention. Because today we're talking about the top 5 struggles truckers face losing their big ass belly and how to fix them. So this ain't gonna be any fluff. This ain't gonna be any theory. I train truckers for a living. And this is exactly what I used to go from dad bod to 8-pack abs while running 70 plus hours, allegedly 70 plus hours, I'll just say 70 hours a week on the road as a trucker like you. All right, so struggle number one sec. I don't have time. One of the lamest excuses, by the way. It's never a lack of time, it's always a lack of prioritization. Okay, so let me guess. You got time to binge watch YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever at the rest stop. You got time to shove 3 breakfast sandwiches in your face like a starving gorilla. You don't have time to move your body. I mean, you could do them both at the same time, you know what I mean? But here's the fix. You don't need hours, all right, bro? You need 10 minutes. That's all you really need to do some push-ups next to your rig or body weight squats. Okay, I make custom programs for my clients, but if you had body weight squats during your pre-trip, that does wonders for your body, especially for your low back and your tight hip flexors and your psoas and all that. Just doing body weight squats, okay? So you can get your steps in while you're fueling up instead of standing there scratching your ass. Excuse me. You stack those micro movements over time and over the days, daily, and boom, fat starts really melting off like butter on a hot pancake. It all adds up. Consistency plus time equals results. Okay. Now, struggle number 2. I eat like trash on the road. All right. Yeah, no kidding. You're fueling your body with the same garbage you put in your truck if you poured soda in the diesel tank. You never do that to your Peterbilt. So why are you doing it to your body? All right. Your fix, 2 words: preparation and discipline. You can buy a cooler. You can meal prep like you prep your trailer. Same thing. How you do anything is how you do everything. Check your macros like you check your straps. Use a free app like MyFitnessPal and track that bitch. Okay. Keep high protein snacks handy like jerky, hard-boiled eggs, Greek yogurt, protein bars, cottage cheese, things like that. Nuts. Those are fine, but they're high in fat. But they're higher quality food than at the truck stop. But you ain't got to eat like a rabbit, but you sure as hell can't eat like a grizzly on cheat day either. You just have to eat more nutritiously dense foods and less calorically dense foods. Okay? So, that said, use more fruits and vegetables, not the dry fruits. They have more sugar. You get frozen fruits, that's fine. But more fruits, substitute more vegetables over the pastas, potatoes, and breads, okay? And have half your plate be protein. That should be your whole meal. 1 plate, half protein, half veggies, and dessert is fruits. Okay, if you want your Oreos, just have 1. You can still have your Oreos. I train my clients, you can still have those desserts, just in much smaller portions, okay? Now, struggle number 3. I'm too tired to work out. That's because you're eating garbage, all right? Eating garbage, sleeping like trash, and moving like a sloth. Your body's running on fumes. Your body will get used to whatever you put it through, and you're just at rest all the time. Object at rest stays at rest. So, running on fumes, of course you're tired. You're running on sugar crashes and microwave burritos. Okay, so the fix your sleep and fix your nutrition. You start with water. This is sparkling water, 25 calories. But start with water, have half of your body weight in fluid ounces. So if you're about 200 pounds, you want half of your body weight in fluid ounces. So that's 100 fluid ounces. Okay, a gallon is 128 fluid ounces. Okay, there's 8 ounces in a cup. So in 100 fluid ounces, that's about 12 cups. That's about 6 of those 16.9 fluid ounces, those little bottles, the half liters, that's 16.9 fluid ounces. 6 of those. Doing math in my head. I'm Asian. I love math. Yes, I went there. That's the type of guy I am. Like and subscribe too, by the way, and share this if you like the stereotypes type stuff and love to learn more about being an 8-pack trucker. Anyway, if you're 200 pounds, 100 fluid ounces. If you're 250 pounds, you need 125 fluid ounces. You need about a gallon of water a day. That's 128 fluid ounces, okay? But also, cut the sugar. of the protein hits 7+ hours of sleep. Prioritize that because that's how you actually repair and you keep your testosterone high, and that's actually how you gain the muscle. Working out actually just creates muscle stimulus. So you get energy from consistency. Your body will adapt. Not caffeine and excuses. Okay, caffeine's great. I love caffeine. I get about 600 milligrams on average a day, but nothing's going to beat sleep. Okay. Struggle number 4 out of 5. I don't know what I'm doing. That's you saying, I know what I'm doing. You don't know what you're doing, okay? Yeah, you're trying every random TikTok ab hack and wondering why your gut still looks like a sack of potatoes, okay? This ain't rocket science. It's routine and commitment, all right? It's getting out of your comfort zone. Here's the masculine thing, doing what you know you need to do whether you feel like it or not. And the opposite is feminine. Not doing what you need to do whether you feel like it or not. That's comfort zone, that's feminine, okay? There's masculine and feminine. You can be a dude and do feminine things because you're adhering to comfort zone and not doing what you know you need to do. But anyway, this is just being like unprofessional, for example. It's like not doing your pre-trip, okay? So anyway, track your protein, all right? You want to lift heavy 2 to 3 times a week. So like that's where you would end and would take a set close to failure, less than 10 reps. Does that make sense? If you have a set of 10 reps, if you're attempting to do 10 squats and you can only do like 7, 8, or 9, perfect. That's you're lifting heavy. That's where you want to be. If you're doing push-ups and you are not able to do them on the floor, do them against the stairs going into your truck. Like every time you're about to get into your truck, do 5 push-ups. Way better than nothing. What are you doing right now? Okay? Do it all body weight. Now, keep your steps high and keep your excuses low. And our mindset should be locked in like a load on a flatbed, strapping down. Okay, I car haul, by the way, so I strap those down. All right. So anyway, struggle number 5 is my motivation comes and goes. Of course it does. Motivation is weak. You shouldn't rely on just motivation because motivation's fleeting. It's an emotion. You experience different emotions all the time. Discipline is king. All right, you get discipline by doing the things you know what you need to do, whether you feel like it or not. Like how you mentioned earlier. Don't wait till you're motivated. Even the Olympic athletes' coaches, they know that their regiment, their practice is going to be boring, but they do it anyway, okay? Who's in control of your actions and attitude? It's you. You're not going to feel motivated all the time. You just do what you need to do. Just get to the start, okay? With working out with all these disciplines, your brain is wired to make it super hard and very frictiony to change tasks. So object at rest stays at rest, object in motion stays in motion. If you just start getting steps in, it does wonders. Way better than anything. Just start moving. Don't wait on motivation. It's a feeling. Most people make decisions on feelings. Don't do that. All right? Have your daily goals and hit those. Like an adult. Okay? Don't act like a kid. Make sense? Anyway, here's the fix for that. I don't feel motivated. Here's the fix. It's named a bunch. Some more. Stop being soft. That's one. Along with that, you decide, you do, you repeat, and that's it. Have those notes, be professional, have these things written down, just like you do your paper logs or e-logs, okay? Nobody's coming to save you. Not your wife, not your dispatcher, not your doctor. It's you versus you. It always has been. And the old you is losing, hopefully, okay? You're at war with your weaker self. So now, you got the truth. You got the 5 fixes for the top 5 struggles for fat people, especially truckers, to lose fat. So you either do the work or you stay fat, tired, and full of excuses. I mean, do you love your belly? You want to keep your belly? Okay, so your rig's got horsepower and so do you. Now, if you want my free ebook with the top 7 fat burning tips made specifically for truckers, I made it. I'm a trucker. So if you want that, comment below 7 right now, and I'll send you over my free ebook for the 7 top fat loss tips for truckers. Lots of pictures in there, 23, 24 pages, lots of pictures and success stories. All right. So anyway, don't wait, don't wish, don't hold back. You've been doing that, just work. God bless, and keep that diesel heart pumping strong. And keep your distance from those 4-wheelers. At least 5 seconds. Do yourself a favor, right? God bless. And off.